Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at crackedfemalecode.com. Stop getting your ass kicked in dating, relationships, and life. Boxing champion, kickboxing champion, wrestling champion, football champion. I'm also a master of seduction, psychology. I'm an NLP trainer, master hypnotherapist. I've been coaching CEOs for over 25 years. Given 4 presentations at Hewlett-Packard. I've been coaching professional fighters using all these mind technologies from hypnosis, Ericksonian hypnosis, NLP, psychology, etc., etc. I've been doing this for over 3 decades. My message is to say this: there are key components, key techniques in life that will advance you in every area of your life. Now here's the funny part about it. Everything that I teach you in my Cracked Female Code course, Seduction course, it applies to business, it applies to sales, and it will benefit you in every area of your life, including relationships. The number one thing that my course is all about is to get you to step back into your power. You are seeing the world through what we call an external way of looking at life. We need to shift you back into the internal way, because that's literally how you physically and neurologically plug into your power. So this video today is going to be a very important video. It's going to be slightly different, but it will save you a lifetime of massive pain and suffering. Do not date this type of woman. If you do, she will destroy you. And I'm going to show you how to see her. Yep, that's my former coach, Jacob Stitz Duran, and that's a Twitter message he sent to me. Okay, so there's something called locus of control. There's internal locus of control, and then there's external locus of control. You want to be able to identify this in a woman that you're dating really fast, because if not, she's going to make your life miserable. So now here's the deal. This is a psychology thing, something I learned in psychology a long time ago. But if you can identify, it's actually a simple thing. Even the word locus, I don't really like that word. It just means location. Now here's what it means. I'm going to break it down real simple. An external locus of control means your power, your control is outside of your body. It's out there. Okay, that means you're weak. What we want to do is bring your locus of control back inside your body. And this is what will draw women to you. Now, learning how to shift into my own power, into my own internal locus of control, was not something I learned from psychology. It's something I learned from a Buddhist monk. It's something I learned when I went to Hawaii and studied Huna, which is the Hawaiian energy healing. Something I learned when I got really good at meditation. And then I took those techniques and I mastered them on how to teach you how to do this as well. Because I can teach you all the pickup artist techniques, all the NLP techniques, and all this stuff on how to communicate with women, attract women, turn women on, trigger their mating system, which, by the way, is the majority of my course is about. But if I cannot get you to shift your locus of focus or locus of control back inside, all that's a waste of time. That's why a lot of guys will take these pickup artist courses, or even Tony Robbins relationship courses, and Dr. Barbara DeAngelis and Dr. John Gray and all these people, and they end up in divorce anyways, and they're like, well, I did all the techniques right. No, you didn't. You did them from an external locus of control, which means you're powerless. The way a female's mating system is wired to, meaning her right brain, which is the internal brain, she can sense immediately when she's around a man if he's external or internal. If you have an internal sense of control, locus of control as they call it, this will cause her to be attracted to you. It will literally physically draw her to you, and she will be sexually attracted to you. So if you have an external locus of control, it automatically turns women off. So no matter how many techniques you learn, communication skills, marriage, relationship, how to save it doesn't matter. It's going to turn her off, and eventually she's going to leave. Now here's the really cool thing. Learning how to do this draws people to you when it comes to business, comes to getting bank loans, contracts. It improves and increases your sales massively. It draws more friends to you and better people to you. This is all about social power. And this is what gives you social power. All that external stuff. See, okay, look. The male brain is the external brain. So you are automatically born with, let's say, a disability or a disadvantage at life. Women are internal. This is why men are attracted to women, because they're born using the internal right brain. And because of that, they highly value men who learn how to do this. Well, here's the problem. Literally 93% of men do not do this. In fact, they value the opposite, the external world, which automatically disconnects her from her mating system and turns her off. And thus, she has no interest in you. So most men that get married, it's not because she's in love with you. It's because she wants kids and she needs someone to pay the bills and keep a roof over her head. It's not because, oh, I'm so in love with you. No, it's out of need and desperation. It's not out of love. And this is why after a period of time, she's got 2 or 3 kids and they're over the age of 5 years old, she's going to leave you. And she's going to take your house, your dog, your kids, and half your bank account. This is neurological. She cannot help it. She is hardwired this way. The massive advantage that you get is 93% of the guys on the planet are not doing this. You're going to be the only dude that you know and probably have ever met in your life that knows how to do this. Take my course, Crack the Female Code. Alright, so here's what it is. People that haven't, I'm going to read it straight from Google. That'll be a better way to do it. I'm going to just read it off. Alright, here we go. Okay, so external locus of control means that the control stems from external forces, meaning people, things, spiritual things outside of themselves. When you have an external locus of control, you believe that events outside of your control drive your actions and the outcomes you get. If you win a game, you believe you won because you got lucky. Not because you're good, not because you won the game, but because, well, luck fell in your favor. Okay, one more. I googled this under dating someone with an external locus of focus, okay, or control. So a partner with an external locus of control may feel like they have little influence over the outcomes of their actions, leading to a lack of motivation and a lack of engaging in problem solving or communication. So now you're stuck with someone who really believes that their power is outside of their body, and therefore they need for you to make their life happen. So in this one it says internal. So people that are internal, like you have an internal locus control inside your body. It's inside your chest, your body, your solar plexus, whatever. They believe that they are in control and take responsibility for their own actions. So these are problem-solving people. These are the people that take action. They try to figure stuff out. They try to learn. They take steps. They realize if I want to lose weight, I'm in control of the food I put in my mouth. I'm in control whether I do 10 push-ups or 100 push-ups, okay? People that have an external locus control, it means focus, okay? Where's your power? It's focused externally. They tend to blame people. They blame external forces for their own circumstances. And here's my point. If you're in a relationship with someone like this, they're going to blame you if they are not happy. If they're in a really pissy mood, miserable, unhappy, it's all your fault. Now here's another example. I'm going to come back to the relationship thing. So you know how you get these girls, these teeny boppers, women in their 20s and 30s, and they go to these concerts. Like back in the day, it was like Sean Cassidy back in the 70s, and then maybe David Lee Roth in the 80s, and etc. So you get these rock stars, these singers, and these girls, or like Elvis, that was a big one. Women would just break down crying hysterically when the minute Elvis came on stage and started to sing. So you could include Justin Bieber, Backstreet Boys, etc. So what happens is when Justin Bieber is doing good, they're doing good emotionally at home. Oh, they're reading an article, watching a YouTube interview of Justin Bieber. Oh, he's happy, he's doing good. Him and Haley, oh, they're so happy together. So now they're happy. But then, Justin Bieber's in depression, or he breaks his arm. He's having some emotional issue. He's in the hospital. Oh no! And so now they go to their friends. Oh my God! And they're sad, right? And so they'll legitimately be sad for a day, a week, or month, or even longer because this person's life is down. So when their life goes up, they go up. When their life goes down, they go down. This is what it's like dating someone who has an external locus of control, meaning outside. Now, because they do not believe that they have power over their life, because it's an external locus of control, meaning their power is external, outside of them, they believe it's the people around them that must do things and change in order for them to be happy and to get the life that they want. Because they literally feel powerless. They feel the power is out there, so they must control you. And that's exactly what it's like being in a relationship with someone like this. They will constantly tell you what to do, constantly tell you what kind of clothes to wear, what to eat. Oh, don't eat that. Or aren't you on a diet? It's this constant, non-stop control freakazoid. And if you do not conform to their standard, if you do not perform to the level of their standard of what they want from you in order for their life to improve, trust me, the blame train is going to come crashing down upon you, and they will do everything in their power to punish you for it because it's all your fault. Now here's another warning. This is a huge red flag for narcissists. Now, just because someone has an external locus of control, meaning, again, their control is outside of them, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a narcissist, okay? So there's a difference. But this is the number one red flag for a narcissist. Narcissists are all about external. It's all about you must change, you must dress this way, you must make me happy, you must do this thing for me. Narcissists are control freaks. So my number one thing and what this video comes down to is this. Get away from anyone who's like this. You cannot change them. They can change, but they're going to have to want to. And for someone like this, here's the deal. They don't believe that they can. They believe it's in someone else's hands. Like it's the power is, well, I can change if you change, or if you do some magical thing for me, or have some magical mind trick. Can they change? Yes. Now, if they're a narcissist, the answer professionally across the board, even through psychologists, is no. Now, I have another channel that used to be my dating relationship channel starting in 2009 that shifted over to narcissist abuse about 4 years ago now. It's almost been a complete 4 years. So I've been specializing in narcissist abuse for 4 years, and one thing we will do when you take the Cracked Female Code course is shift your awareness inside, because then once you do that, you will repel narcissists. So if you're a normal human being, you might shift from external to internal, okay? Now there's something that I call internal power, internal awareness, okay? It's a series of techniques that brings you back inside. Now here's the really, really cool thing. It shifts your locus of control back inside your body, back inside you, and now you are in control of you and your life. And all of a sudden, taking action, setting goals becomes very empowering. You suddenly start to take massive action towards the things that you want to do. Here's some things you can listen to. If people are saying, why is it always happening to me? There's nothing I can do about my future. I mean, why bother? Things just happen to me. When people are saying that, that's how you know someone has an external locus of control. They feel like life happens to them, that things happen to them, that they have no control over anything. So during the course Crack the Female Code, we are going to shift you into internal locus of control using a series of techniques. There's a couple other things that I do during the course I'm not going to explain right now. So here's the other side. I determine my future. I'm going to give this a go. Why not? I make things happen. I take action. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. It's a very empowering way. And all we're doing is we're shifting your focus 180 degrees from external to internal. Now you are taking charge of your life. Women find this to be very, very attractive. Now here's why. You could just be sitting there eating a burrito at Chipotle restaurant, doing nothing, minding your own business, literally not even talking. They can see it in your body. Now here's what happens. Your pupils will dilate. You become more internally focused, okay? Your body language shifts. Now you're shifting over to the right brain's body language, which is more smooth and round. The left brain is the mechanical triangles and squares, okay? Women can see it by this. Another thing happens, your face softens because you relax and the blood flows into your skin and your lips, and thus your face softens, your movements soften, and your skin becomes softer. So there are physical body signs that a woman's mating system can actually pick up on. In fact, her mating system, this is the number one thing that it's looking for to find a good mate. So we are literally going to shift your perspective using psychological and NLP and hypnosis techniques. so you can step into your power naturally, so she can be unconsciously and naturally drawn to you and attracted to you. This is what gets the girl and keeps the girl and saves your marriage. If you don't do this, she will leave you eventually. This, along with a series of techniques that I teach in my course, teaches you, see, most people live in relationships after the second year of your marriage, or even a relationship, it goes to shit. She's not happy, you're not happy, because she's not getting two things. Number one, mental stimulation. Number two, emotional fulfillment. Do you want to know what those words mean? Clitoral stimulation and intercourse. Yes, mental stimulation is clitoral stimulation, sexual, and emotional fulfillment means fulfilling her inside physically, but it has to be done through. So here's the deal. You're thinking, we'll just have sex. No, it doesn't work that way. It has to go mental, emotional, and then physical sex. When you learn how to do this mentally and then verbally through the hidden right brain language, I promise you, she is going to be the happiest woman on the planet. She's going to melt. She's going to want to make love. She's going to cling to you. She's going to open up emotionally to you. So yes, there literally is a hidden language. This is another thing I teach to you. And then there's a certain process, a patterned way of using this language to turn her on, melt her heart, and make her fall in love with you. This is what gives you power in relationships, combined with internal power. If you don't do these two things, you're dead out of luck. And guess what? Nobody else on the planet is teaching this. None of these people. You will come in, take the course, and go, how come Tony doesn't teach this? How come the pickup artists? Because they're not even aware of what this is. And yet, every woman you talk to will be like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And you're like, wait, what? There's a total, complete disconnection between men and women. You will be the only guy that you'll ever meet in your life that knows how to do this. And every single woman, everyone that is wired normally will be attracted to this powerfully. You're going to have relationship power. Now you are going to be the one who has the power in the relationship. If you are not doing this, she'll have the power, she'll get bored, she'll leave you. You're going to be that guy who's in his 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th year, 8th year, 9th year, 10th year relationship, and she is head over heels for you. She's clinging to you. She's falling in love with you all over again and again and again. Hey, this is Mike Kollin at crackthefemalecode.com. Your first step is to buy my book, Crack the Female Code. Then take the 5-day, 6-day course, Crack the Female Code. And then go out there and get real life results. Hey, this is Mike Kollin at Crack the Female Code. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, click subscribe, click the like button, and go ahead and make a comment. See you in the next video. Bye.